Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here, and welcome to my new Let's Play. Today, I'm going to be starting my playthrough of Donkey Kong Land 2. That's right, we're going through another Donkey Kong Land game. I played Donkey Kong Land 1 last year as a mini project, and I'm going to be doing the same this year. Donkey Kong Land 2, for those who don't know, or just the Land series in general for that matter, it's supposed to be kind of the handheld adaptations of the Donkey Kong Country series, which was a very, very successful trilogy on the Super Nintendo. And because the series did so well, obviously they were like, you know, we should probably make some games for the Game Boy as well, just to capitalize on the popularity. And that's exactly what they did. They tried to emulate the Super Nintendo graphics, specifically of the Donkey Kong Country series on a handheld, which kind of has mixed results, I have to say. I think it looks passable for what it is, but it's definitely not at the same glory of the Super NES graphics. And there are some other quirks here and there to kind of compensate for the smaller screen size and the less powerful hardware. But for what it is, I think that this game is probably the best of the Land series. It kind of helps that it's emulating DKC2, which is, in my opinion, the best of the trilogy as it is. But also, I just think that it delivers the least amount of bullcrap, at least in my opinion. But again, I think Donkey Kong Land 3 is also pretty good, but we'll get into that next year when I cover that game. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and start our file for Donkey Kong Land 2. Since we are playing Donkey Kong Land 2, I guess we'll go with file number 2, because 2. And here we are on the world map. Now, the world map and the levels, for that matter, are pretty much the same exact levels from Donkey Kong Country 2. However, even though they are the same levels and world names, they are different in terms of their content. So, even though we are playing Pirate Panic, which was the first level in DKC2, it is the same first level in this game as well. It is going to look fundamentally different from the Pirate Panic in the Super Nintendo version. So, you know, it is the same level names, but they're different levels altogether. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got. So, for those who don't know and who haven't seen Donkey Kong Country 2, the basic plot of this game is that Donkey Kong has been kidnapped by Captain K. Rool, and Diddy, alongside his new partner and his girlfriend Dixie Kong, are going to go to Crocodile Isle to save Donkey Kong and basically bring the war of the Kremlings to their own home turf. And that's pretty much what we're doing here. So, just found a bonus area. Actually, this is a warp, so I did not mean to find that, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and do this just as demonstration, for demonstration purposes, I guess you could say. So yeah, there's a warp in that level. That's pretty much it. But yeah, for this particular playthrough, I am going to be trying to get a 100% completion rating, which is basically getting all the Krem coins and all of the DK coins in every single level. Whenever you get all of the bonus levels in a level, there will be an exclamation mark at the right of the level name. And if you get the DK coin, there'll be a DK symbol to the right of the level name as well. So you can kind of use that as an indicator to find everything. And of course, you have your usual Donkey Kong projectiles collectibles. There's bananas. If you collect 100 bananas, you'll get an extra life, which are displayed by the hearts on the bottom screen. And whenever you see a DK barrel, if you are just with one Kong, you can break it open to get the other Kong. So you can have basically 2 hits and the choice of which character you want to play as. And these are banana coins. You can use them to basically either save your game, or in other cases, you can use it to traverse around the world map as well. So those are just different uses of the banana coins. But I wouldn't say the banana coins are going to be really required as much. And they're pretty easy to get, so if you ever need to use them to, you know, save your game or move across the world map or something, you can very easily just go to a level, collect 2, and then just leave. And then that's pretty much all you really need them for, since you need 2 for basically all the different services. So whenever you beat a bonus stage, you get a Krem coin, and the DK coins are kind of hidden in every level. Usually, like, somewhere in the, like, just overworld, I guess, of the world. See, like, there's the first level's DK coin right there. And we are pretty much done. In the first world, there's just one bonus area in every level. So, we have the bonus level completed, we have the DK coin, so we're pretty much good to finish now. So we'll go ahead and move on to our next level, Mainbrace Mayhem. This level takes place on a ship's mast. Gotta be very, very careful as you're going through this, because there are some enemies that can kind of trip you up, especially on these ropes. You'll find, are they called, I think they're called clingers, which they basically cling onto the ropes and then slide up and down, and then if they hit you, you'll lose one of your Kongs, so you gotta be very, very careful of that. So yeah, don't be surprised if I kind of look around the world to try to find stuff, because, as you know, I don't like missing things, so sometimes I kind of try to look very careful at my surroundings to see if I can find everything I need. I believe oh, well, there's a clinger right there. Something funny about clingers, if you actually, like, switch ropes when they're near you, you can actually kill them very, very easily. I don't think you could actually do that in the original DKC2. I think that's just a feature for this game. And there I go, rolling right into the B because my jump button input didn't work, so there's my first death, I guess you could say. Man, I am just running into all these enemies. I am not playing very well, but I mean, I'd say, like, even though it's basically the same type of genre, same type of platforming, same controls, it definitely feels a lot different than DKC2. I feel like if I were playing the Super NES version of this game, I'd be feeling like a lot better and a lot more confident about movement. But since, you know, obviously on a Game Boy you're not going to have the same controls, you kind of have to adapt. And adapting is what I'll just have to do in this playthrough. So as far as the differences between the two Kongs, the main difference is with Dixie Kong, the female Kong we're controlling right now. She has a helicopter spin where she can basically spin her hair around, and you can kind of just use that to kind of glide around the world. You can grab a lot of stuff that are in very far locations. You can skip a lot of sections with ease by just flying over everything. Dixie, honestly, I think is one of the greatest creations of video game history, just because of how broken she can come across at times. But not to say that Diddy doesn't have his uses either. I feel like Diddy's a little more athletic when it comes to climbing vines. He can actually climb up faster than what Dixie can, so, you know, Diddy is not useless by any means, but I feel like if you're wanting to explore the world, Dixie may be your go-to, just because she can cover a wider variety of area in a shorter period of time. But that's just me. Honestly, I think both Kongs are definitely fun to control in their own ways. Okay, so next up we have Gangplank Galley. Once again, one bonus. Pretty much all the levels have one bonus, with the exception of the next level, which will have no bonuses at all. And then, of course, one Crim coin in every level, too. And yep, here's the, I guess, the secret warp for this level, too. I believe there's a warp in every single first stage. Or in the first world, I mean. So you can find them relatively easily. They're not really that hidden, I'd say. As long as you just kind of, like, look around in pretty obvious places. I think it also kind of helps that, like, some of them might be in, like, similar locations than what they are in the Super NES version. Because I even noticed that Mainbrace Mayhem, for example, did kind of have, like, some bananas that were kind of pointing off the stage at the very beginning. And that's normally where the, that's actually where the things are in the SNES version of the game at the very beginning of the level. So there's probably some kind of there's some kind of similarities there, I'm sure. Here we got Rambi the Rhino back in all of his glory. He is a wrecking machine. He can destroy a lot of enemies very, very easily. He can jump on enemies, he can run into enemies and just hit them with his horn. he's just a very, very powerful character, and we're definitely happy to have him on board again. See, I said on board because we're on a ship right now. See how clever I am, guys? See how frickin' clever I am? I'm not that clever. That's probably a very easy joke to make. So I believe we want to go not up here, but we want to go down here. Maybe? Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we do want to go up here. That is for the G. Did I actually miss everything? No, I didn't. I think the things I'm looking for are right here. Yeah, see, there's the DK coin. And if we go back here, we can find the bonus level as well, so... Kind of funny how both of them were at the very end of the level after we've gotten all of the collectibles involved, too. This is probably one where you want to use Diddy, because, yeah, Diddy can use his cartwheel move to kind of... Well, he can! I didn't do it successfully, but you can definitely use him to kind of just, like, crush everything that's around him. And you can just cartwheel, and you can actually do, like, consecutive cartwheels as well. It may not be as, like, accurate as it is in the SNES versions, though. Because I remember in, like, a lot of DKC 1 levels, speedrunners will just cartwheel with Diddy whenever they can, because if they do it on consecutive enemies, they can get, like, really, really far and cover a lot of distance in that fashion. Okay, so there we go. Gangplank Galley is done. Here we have Kong College. This is actually where you can save your game and also kind of take a look at your progress here. We are 6% through the game, so we're making some good ground already. And here we are in Lockjaw's Locker. You've also probably noticed the music for this game. We had a snaky little shanty in the first level. That's the name of the song, Snaky Shanty, which is a remix of the Gangplank Galleon music from the boss fight of the first Donkey Kong Country game. And the next two levels had the same music, and here we're hearing the same music again. This is Lockjaw's Saga. In the Super NES version, this song only played during these kind of underwater locker levels. But in Donkey Kong Land 2, they have a surprising fixation on this theme, because it's actually playing not only in the locker levels, but it's also playing in the most of the pirate ship levels, and then also the main brace or topsail levels as well. So yeah, this game has a very strange fixation with this music track, which I don't blame them. Lockjaw's Saga is probably one of my more favorite tracks of Donkey Kong Country 2. Which is not saying a lot, because the entire soundtrack of Donkey Kong Country 2 is amazing. But I love Lockjaw's Saga, so I can understand why they want to use it. But again, I just find it funny how it's in like 3 different level types in this game. And there's other songs that'll do that too. We'll see that in the second world as well. So as you can probably guess, I'm looking for the DK coin. Like I said before, there are no bonuses in here, so we don't have to worry about any of that. But we do have to find the DK coin still, because it is still... Whoa. Excuse me, something got caught in my throat right there. But yeah, the DK coin is still going to be hidden somewhere, so we have to kind of look all over to find it. I actually missed out on getting it on guard, at least in this first part of the level. We'll be able to find him again, but I definitely missed out on him at the beginning, anyway. Because as you probably guessed, I'm not exactly sure where the DK coin is, but we'll definitely find it. I actually missed a 1-up right there, unfortunately. Let's see, I'm trying not to swim in anything, too. But yeah, I'd say that as far as, like, comparing, like, these games to their, like, SNES counterparts, the main problems I have with this game in particular are still the same problems I had with Donkey Kong Land 1. It's mainly just the screen. The screen is very, very small. It's hard to notice when enemies are coming up. It's not going to be really evident in, like, these levels, but later on, when we get to, like, vertical levels, those levels can be kind of dangerous, because if you fall from too high of a height, you'll actually, like, fall off the screen, and then it'll count as a death, because the rest of the level didn't, like, load properly. So, just, you know, things like that. Things that are, like, basically, like, little nuances of the game because of the smaller screen and obviously the hardware involved with this game as well on the Game Boy and everything. Stuff like that is what I think makes this game kind of an inferior experience to the actual SNES games. And again, like I said before, DKC2, probably one of the best Super NES games of all time. So definitely, if you have a chance to try the vanilla version of this, definitely do it, because you will not be disappointed. DKC2 is a great gaming experience. At least in my opinion. Honestly, the whole trilogy is a good gaming experience. You can't go wrong with any of the other titles. I don't care what people say. I even think Donkey Kong Country 3 is a good game. It's my least favorite of the three, but I still enjoy it. It's just a lot of fun. Really fun platformer series. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, where the hell am I supposed to be going? I think I'm going in all the wrong places. It's Lockjaw's Saga. It's making me insane. That's what's going on. That's what we'll say is going on, anyway. Whether you guys believe me, that's kind of up to you. Oh, come on! I saw a barrel over there, too, so I could have actually saved myself, but I, for some reason, did not. Okay, we want to go this way. There we go. Okay, so now can we, you know, not die, because I'm tired of dying? That should be a very obvious thing I'm saying right now, but still, I'm tired of it. It needs to stop. Okay. Yeah, see, there was a DK barrel right there, too, so I could have very easily just stopped for a second and saved myself. And because I took damage right there, let's go back and grab this again. My god, that Shuri is just, like, really, really ticking me off right there. Okay, game wants me to go that way still, but I still want to find that DK coin. Hope I didn't go too far, because then I'll have to come back through the level to find it, which I really, really don't want to do. That just seems like a waste of time. But I'll do it if I have to. I'll do it if I have to. I believe the end. Yeah, there's the end right there, so we don't want to go that way. Let's see if it's maybe down here. Damn it. Oh, I found the G. That's the only letter I found. But the G was here. Okay, another DK barrel. Man, where is this coin? Seriously, I really thought it was near the end, but apparently it's not. Well, I'll just go ahead and finish the level then. Unless it's like over here. No, okay, I'll go ahead and finish. That way I can show the start select trick. Another staple of the Donkey Kong Country series. But yeah, I'm going to go back in there and find out where that coin was. I will be right back, guys. Okay, I am back. I am here where the midway barrel is. It's actually not past the midway barrel. It's actually further this way. And basically what it is you want to go kind of to the left after you get to that point. We'll actually find it somewhere around here. Gotta avoid all the other little things kind of swimming around, though. Here we go. Gotta swim through that wall. Gotta go up there, grab the coin. And there it is. There's our DK coin. So how do we get there, though? Well, all we gotta do is swim around this way. And just find a way to get through that opening. Here we go. And there we go, that's our DK coin. And after you get that, if you have beaten the level already, you can actually hit Start Select and leave the level no problem. So you don't have to actually finish the level if you've already finished the level the first time. And it will keep anything you've gotten in there. So if you had to go back for a bonus or a DK coin, you don't have to worry about completing the level again. So next up we have Topsail Trouble, another ship mast level, or topsail level. Whatever you want to call these. I guess ship mast is probably the best way to describe these levels, just because you are kind of climbing the... Well, I guess it's not so much a mast. It could be just like the rig of a ship. I think they are actually called the rig levels, now that I think about it. But there we go. Got our first bonus, and we got to destroy them all. This is actually very similar to a bonus that's in DKC2, where you had to throw objects at the Kremlings that are up here. You can also do the switcheroo trick like that to... What? Come on. That's silly and mean, game. That's silly and mean. Can I just go back down? Okay, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Okay, we'll try that again. But yeah, you can just run into the Kremlings if you switch ropes while they're up there. Don't even have to throw the cannonballs. But yeah, there's a bonus game that's actually very similar to that, where it's the same kind of idea. I want to say it is on this level, too, if I remember correctly. I think it is, anyway. But again, I mean, this is a fun way to do it, too, just because you're throwing a cannonball at your enemies. I mean, let's be real, that's pretty freaking awesome. And boop! Boop! We're gonna drop right on the coin. And there we go. Now, I think it did count, so I don't think we have to worry about doing that again. So we'll go ahead and keep on going, keep on moving now. Still gotta find the DK coin, but we'll probably run into it as we're climbing up this level, so that should not be an issue at all. And then after that, I believe we can go ahead and fight the boss and finish up this world, and probably finish up the first video too. I'm not sure exactly how we're doing for time right now, but I think we're doing alright. This will still be a pretty standard video, probably around like 20 to 25 minutes, somewhere in there. Which that's generally the time I try to aim for, so that's okay with me. Okay, watch out for the zingers. Watch out for the swinging guys. I would like to see another DK barrel here in a little bit. That would be a nice thing to have. Something like this, you know? Oh, I already have a partner. For some reason I thought I got hit earlier, so I didn't think I had a partner with me, but I guess I did. Never mind then. Okay, there's the DK coin, so we got that. We're done with that now. We can just focus on finishing the level properly. Gonna watch out for those dragonflies. Continue to knock these guys out. And I see the target up there. And I see death right there. Dang it, game, I was at the end, too. Well, maybe we can... see, it's like, it's weird, because I want to do this level fast, because it's like, I got everything, I just want to go to the end now, but because I don't know this game that well, and because of the smaller screen, I should probably be playing a lot more carefully than I am. So speedrunning this level at this point, probably not the best idea. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on dying, and that won't help anything, or anyone for that matter. Okay, so I believe... Okay, there we go. Got my partner again. What's in here? Oh, whatever's in here. Okay, it was an extra life. I am okay with that. I am cool with that. Extra lives for everyone. See, it would be nice if I could just jump up there. But nope, gotta be a little more clever with it, I guess. There we go. So here we have Funky's Flights. There's one of these in every world. You can use this to basically backtrack to older worlds if you want. Maybe if you're having a hard time and you need more lives, you can fly back to the first world and play some of the easier levels again. That's basically how you use that. And here we have our first boss, Crow, our Captain Crow. here in Crow's Nest. Oh, come on. That's annoying. I guess the best thing you can do is actually jump on the egg when he drops it. That way you'll stop it immediately and then do your thing. So this actually changes a little bit from the Super NES version. Eggs just start dropping. There's no nest like there was in the Super NES version. And you just have to kind of watch out and make sure you don't get hit by any of the eggs. And I think that's it. Yep. Crow's dead. And you also don't get a Crim coin for beating those guys. You only get a banana coin. But yeah, there we go. Gangplank Galleon has been completed, and we can move on to the next world, which is called Krem Cauldron. I'll talk more about this level next time, because I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. This has been Slim Kirby. This has been Donkey Kong Land 2. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time for the next episode. Later, folks.